Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is my 11 DPO and I did go out to the store yesterday and got a 3-pack of First Response. So that is what I'm going to take this morning because I wanted something a little bit more sensitive than the internet cheapies. Like the one I took yesterday is called Clinical Guard. Just to see, kind of weird this morning. Not in my when I first went to the bathroom, I saved my first morning urine, and then I did go to the bathroom a little bit later on and noticed some spotting on the tissue, which I did not have when I first woke up this morning. So not sure what that is about, if that could possibly be AF showing up already, because I did start a couple cycles ago taking the progesterone cream, and that has stopped my spotting that I was getting before AF. But at 11 DPO I'm still supposed to have, I think, let me see, I use the Fertility Friend app to track my cycles, and if you can see it, it does say that my period is due in 3 days. So I guess spotting 3 days before your period isn't out of the norm, but ever since I did start that progesterone cream, I have not spotted early, even though I wouldn't consider this early. I had started spotting back then all the way as soon as 9 DPO, so that was definitely not okay for me, but the progesterone cream has helped. But this is the earliest I've spotted ever since starting the progesterone cream. So I'm going to dip the First Response right now, and I'll see how the day progresses. I logged it in as spotting on my app, so we'll see what happens from here. No other symptoms, no cramping, nothing like that. It's just that little bit of spotting I had. That is going through. And let me check the box. I believe First Response is 3 minutes. Yeah, 3 minutes. So it's 8 o'clock on the dot right now. I'll be back at about 8:03 and we'll see the results of this First Response test for 11 DPO. It's just a little night table that I have next to the window, but I get really good lighting from the outdoors here. So I am looking at the test through the camera screen with you guys, and then I usually try to take a look myself just to see if I see anything that I can't already see through the camera. So okay, I think I'm seeing something on the test from the camera screen. Do you guys see anything? I don't know if it's hold on. I can't tell if it's one of those indent lines that First Response sometimes has, or if it has color to it. I don't. Well, I don't know about this one. I don't want to get too excited because I've had this before and I've seen it on other videos before where you can clearly see a line, but for some reason it's just the urine, or it's like a deep indent line and it has no color to it, so it makes it look like it's maybe like a faint positive, but then it ends up not being actual pregnancy line because there's no color to it. Whatever it is, it's definitely there. I could see it. I saw it through the camera screen, but I am not convinced. I don't know. Come on, focus. I think I'm going to take it out of the test and put it against this white envelope and see if there's any color to it. I don't want to trick myself thinking this is a line because I don't see any color, but maybe putting it against this white paper would help. All right, let me open it real quick. Ooh, that broke apart. All right, so yeah, I can already see it. I still can't tell. It kind of looks like one of those deep indents. Alright guys, I don't know what to think with this one. Maybe I should take another one. I hate to waste my first response already, but I see a line there. Can't quite tell if there's color to it. Kind of looks like there is, but it also, when I turn it a certain way, it also looks like a deep indent line, which sometimes just come randomly in these first response, which really sucks because it looks like it's a line, but then it turns out not to be. It turns out that it's just an indent. That's the more matted side. All right, let me tip another one since I still have my urine saved. Let's just see if maybe this was a defective test, but I'm sure you guys can see that on the camera, or hopefully caught that. The test is gonna quickly start drying out now that I took it out the cassette, so let's put that to the side, and I'm gonna dip another one. I'm telling you, first response, I swear anytime I buy a 3-pack, there's always one in there that has that, and I swear they do it on purpose to just get you to keep buying the test. I don't know what it is. And I've seen so many other people get frustrated with first response because it makes it look like it's a line, but it's not. It's just an indent line. I don't know if it happens during manufacturing. Like right now, without it being dipped, I don't see anything at all. Sometimes you can even see them before you dip it. You can kind of pre-see the indent line. So I'm going to dip it again. What time is it now? It's 8:10 right now. That's going through. So 8:13, I will come back and see the results of this one. I'm going to try not to peek at it. I'm going to put it inside the box. And at 8:13, I'll come back and show the results with you guys. Oh, this would be so exciting if this was the start of a positive test. I would be so overwhelmed. I'm getting teary just thinking about it, but definitely don't want to get excited for no reason, just for these faulty tests, because I swear that's all it is. It's faulty tests, and it's messing with everybody's emotions and making them think that they are pregnant or they are catching a pregnancy really early on, and then just to be heartbroken at the end and end up getting AF and having all your hopes and dreams shut down. I wish there was a better way. I wish we were, as TTCers, I wish we were more patient to wait until a missed period, but sometimes it's so hard, and just the excitement of testing early, it's a good pastime for some of us. So I just wish it was easier to wait until you miss your period. With my first 2 pregnancies, I think I've mentioned it before, complete surprise pregnancies. I think I had was just about to turn 19 when I found out I was pregnant with my son. And I had him at around 19. Well, I had already turned 19 because I found out with him around November. and I turned 19 in January. My birthday is January 2nd. So I was really young, obviously was not expecting a pregnancy, even though I knew how a pregnancy happened. With my daughter, this was 2 years later. I actually found out we hosted Christmas at our little house that we were renting. And we hosted Christmas, and after all that was over, I think I was really distracted around that time, didn't realize that my period was due, and I was so busy prepping all the food for Christmas. So when everything was said and done, at the end of the day, I started noticing that I was getting waves of nausea. So that night, like in the middle of the night, I sent my husband to buy me a pregnancy test. So I actually found out, I believe we did that party Christmas Eve, because our family usually celebrates Christmas Eve. So I found out I was pregnant that same night. It might have already been Christmas morning. I can't really remember. But that's when I found out I was pregnant. So both of my pregnancies were surprise pregnancies. Obviously the third pregnancy where it ended in a miscarriage after the tubal ligation, that was a surprise pregnancy. Definitely wasn't expecting that one. This would be my first pregnancy that's actually planned, so it would be super exciting to have a successful pregnancy and have actually planned it out like that. But let me see, it's 8:14, I'm super nervous. Let's see the results. I'm gonna go back to the window and show you guys the results at the same time. I'm trying to fish it out of the box. All right, got my old test here. This is another first response from the same box, same batch, same cup of urine. Nothing has changed. Literally minutes after taking the first one. Kind of feel like I see something, maybe not as strong as the first one. You guys see anything on this one? I'm having a hard time seeing anything, but let me take a closer look. Yeah, I see the same exact thing. It's a line, there's a line there, but I don't see any color to it. It just looks, I don't know, like a shadow, like a clear indent line. Let me take this one out of the cassette too. I'm not really supposed to take them out the cassette, but who cares? I know it just causes them to dry out and then you get an evap line, but I'm seeing this literally minutes after dipping the test. So yeah, I see the same thing. It's like my head wants to think there's a pink line there, but I'm not convinced. And then I had the spotting this morning. With the last two, not with my miscarriage, but with my last two successful pregnancies, I found out, like I said, around Christmas time. So maybe around Christmas time is my time. I actually had the same exact due date with my son and my daughter, which was crazy. So that would be pretty cool to find out that I am pregnant again around Christmas time. I know you guys see those two lines. These are two tests in a row. But are they indents or are they faint positives? I am not about to waste my last test. I think I want to wait to take it tomorrow. because if this is the beginning of a positive, tomorrow it will be darker. If it's God's will, it will be darker, and we'll get a clear answer tomorrow. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. I'm going to try my best to not get too excited about this, but you just never know. God works in mysterious ways, and yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I'm just not going to take any more tests for today, though. I'm just going to wait it out and see. I put on my progesterone cream for today. Usually they say to stop it around 12 DPO, so that way your body starts kind of detoxing itself from the cream and the extra progesterone, and then signaling your body to start your period. So I'm going to continue the progesterone cream just in case. Definitely don't want to stop that, just in case this is the beginning of a positive. Alright guys, cross your fingers. We'll see what happens. I'm doing my best to control my emotions. I will be back tomorrow for 12 DPO tests, and I will take that last first response. First response are not cheap, so I don't want to waste it right now. And if this is an indent line, I'm going to be very upset. I wasted 2 tests in a row, but I definitely don't want to waste a 3rd test in a row. Alright, I'm going to save these 2 tests for reference to compare it to tomorrow's. I'll see you guys tomorrow for my 12 DPO and any updates that happen from here until tomorrow.